SmutfreeTV exclusive. Tell a Rockstar.
Rockstar 2800, SmutfreeTV, toxic media, the hottest content in these internet streets. You know the truth. Like, comment, subscribe right now. Turn on your notifications. Hit that bell. Hop in them comments, because every comment counts.
SmutfreeTV exclusive.
Now, from my understanding, you brought Jeezy to the table, to BMF. Is that facts?
Facts.
Okay, so he probably would never met Meech if it wasn't for you, right?
I mean, I ain't gonna say who a nigga would have ever met because Meech was a big nigga in the city. You know,
Nah,
a
because
nigga would
look,
probably
look,
maybe
look. I
wonder.
don't know if it's true, Blue. I'm just going off, years of, information that's getting put out there, right? It was a situation. I guess it was your music video, right? Where Meech and them is at the table, and
Yeah, we still here.
and a nigga comes in, walks in, and Meech and them get mad, and they kind of get on your head, like,
Yeah,
who
why
is
you letting these niggas in while we
who is
talking
this?
about
So who was that nigga that walked in? Was that Jeezy?
nobody? No. That was
Okay.
a nigga that was part of the video production that we used as a prop
No,
extra
because for
for
some
that
reason
scene.
they were saying that was a real story that happened. Like, you
Nah,
walked in on
that's
something and they was
bro, that's media propaganda, man. Benny Boone made that shit up on the spot that day. So look, the thing about that is, you got to kind of back up before we get to that video, because that video, everything is a chronological string of events, and then when you hop too
okay.
far, you can't get the gist
Okay,
of it.
yeah, you go ahead, bro.
You want to get so far so fast to get you some meat, but the real content is in between.
Okay, for
Okay,
sure.
so let me start you off like this, guy.
Cool.
I met Jeezy in Magic City parking lot, in a Magic City parking lot at the Magic City, right? Now, did I know who Jeezy was? No. Okay. Had I heard a Jeezy record before? Yes. Did I like it? Yes. Okay. Let's start there. Jeezy had a song on a Southern Bread mixtape. It was a Dave Hollister remix. And I used to play that shit in my H2 and shit like it was no tomorrow, but I didn't know who he was. I just like it was like the nigga that was singing the hook was singing like Dave Hollister, and he was saying, "Seeing you reminds me of all the times I used to ride on dubs. I would do it again, but I can't." That was sliding that. So I used to be bumping that. Baby D used to be riding with me bumping that shit. So one night, this is how I met Jeezy. Jeezy ain't no Meech, wasn't around me, wasn't around none of us, wasn't saying BMF putting on black, wasn't no trapper die, wasn't on none of that shit, okay, at this point in time. Then nigga Baby D in my front seat. We waiting for some girls to come out after the club is over. See, after Magic City ended, we got to sit there for an hour and a half waiting for the bitches to tip out because we taking some home every time we go. So one of these nights, Twin H2, we sitting outside. Me, Baby Blue, Bull, Big Cub, Throwback, all of us, we in two cars waiting for these girls to come out so we can go up to the crib. And that nigga Baby D say, "Hey, there go that nigga right there, Lil J, who you be playing his song on that Southern Bread mixtape. The seeing you reminds me." I say, "Oh, that's that." I say, "Damn, that nigga got the hood up. Well, he must be broke down in the parking lot. Let's go see if he's straight." This how I meet Jeezy, bro. He like, "Come on, I'm gonna introduce you to the nigga. I know who the nigga is." So boom, Baby D go, "Hey, what's up, bro? You good? Oh, what's up, bro? This my nigga Blue from BMF and blah blah blah. Oh yeah, I know who they is, my nigga." I'm like, "Yeah, bro, what's up with your shit? Your shit ain't running. Like, what's going on?" Man, this motherfucker tripping. He had an old school. You know, old schools do that. You know what I'm saying? So he was like, I was like, you need a fucking what you call the people, a tow truck? Boom, call the flatbed nigga for him. So the flatbed come, we just chopping it up, talking about music and shit. I'm talking what I'm trying to do with the music and the A and shit. I got the studio at the house. You feel me? So the girls come out. Boom, they get in the trucks. Now the homies is ready to pull off. Now the tow truck they pulled up, they hooked the car up. So but the homies kind of like, come on, cuz, come on. So he like, "Hey, bro, what y'all finna do?" Bro, I'm finna go to the crib now. I'm finna jump in the studio. Or you want to with it? He fucking hell yeah, I want to slide. You know he want to come cause the hoes anyway. It wasn't really. I don't think it was really about doing no music or nothing. He seen them hoes jump in. He trying to kick shit with the homies. You feel me? So he pull up. And that first night we did the song, the first record we ever did called Rich and Rock Ice. Even though a nigga rich and a rock
Yeah, I
ice,
remember
a
that. I
nigga
remember
busted in the
that.
head. That's the first record me and Jeezy ever did at my house. Okay. And that's how I met him. Okay, now once you start there, you can start speeding up a little bit, and you speed up to say, at that time, bro, when I was doing the music shit, most of them niggas from BMF that was around, none of the niggas that was from BMF that was around did music or entertainment. If anybody knew that, I was the only nigga that did it. That was with the 30 niggas that you seen. I was the only nigga for a while until we made it official and shit, and then I went and started fucking with different artists and shit, right? But I'm the only nigga that do music. So niggas ain't fucking with no niggas that I'm doing music with. Like, we couldn't have no new friends for real. Like, being around Meech and them and all that shit they had going on back then, you couldn't meet no nigga and nigga just come kicking and just be around. Like, nigga, nah, that ain't happening. It was tight knit. Only us. Then there was an exception made because Blue was doing music. So Blue can fuck with niggas, and when Blue bring niggas around for music, that's what Blue doing with music, but they ain't knowing what we got going on over here. That's what it was, bro. So during that time, niggas ain't fuck with Jeezy. Oh, that's that rap nigga that Blue fuck with. He come to Magic City, we all in there. I'm standing on the stage tipping the strippers. If niggas see some of the video, we used to be on the stage, like 8 of us used to be able to stand on the stage while the strippers is dancing and tip them while they working, right? Then the rest of the homies down in the crowd and shit, and the shit be packed. Motherfuckers used to come from the front door, grab one of the homies and say, hey, y'all man Jeezy is out here. Y'all gonna let him in or what? These niggas used to come grab my motherfucking pants like, hey, bro, your man outside at the door. You gonna let him in, the rap nigga? Your man out there, bro. Go get your man in. I gotta get off the stage, walk through the crowd, and man, I told y'all this my nigga. Let him in. Like, when y'all see the nigga come, just let him in. He with us. He with me. This my man.
So
All
you
right,
basically
man. You got it.
saying Jeezy wasn't accepted at first when he came
Not
out.
with the homies. Nah, wasn't nobody accepted though. It wasn't just like it was because it was Jeezy. Nah, it could have been anybody that it was. You just wasn't around that core of BMF because them niggas don't do music, gang. They was on some whole other shit. So it ain't no reason for a nigga to be mixing with that. They ain't got nothing to talk about. Talk to Blue with that music shit, whatever that music shit is. Go holla at Blue. Y'all, nah, we ain't. This ain't what this is over here, right here. Y'all go. Blue got that. Okay, now speed it up some more. Nigga want to know, then how did Jeezy get cool with Meech like that? Then
Yeah,
how did they become like brothers? Then, if you saying that
yeah,
niggas didn't really fuck with him, okay.
yeah,
So I'm gonna speed up past some more important shit, but we can't give all the content at
for
once. I
sure.
got
No,
more
that's a
shit.
fact.
We're gonna speed up to after the murder of Wolf. After
And
Wolf got
Wolf,
murdered,
hold
rest in
on, Wolf is Diddy bodyguard back in the day.
Diddy bodyguard, right after he passed away. Everybody that was from Cali or from another state outside Atlanta that was from BMF had got a shot call that everybody go home until we figure out what's going on with Meech, because they had charged Meech for it, right? So we cleared it out. But 3 days before that shooting happened, I had just paid $45,000 to Curtis from Patchwork, who from Cabbage Patch, uh, for the A room at Patchwork, because I had just started the BMF label, and this was the fucking label launch studio session for any the artists that I was fucking with to record, and I can make the mixtapes and all of this shit to drop in, because we getting hot as BMF at the time. Okay, the label's official and all that. So 3 days later, the shooting. Everybody go home. I go home. I tell Jeezy, I say, look, you from the A, you still there, bro. You need to stay in the studio, record, 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 record. This is where Trap or Die come from. This is where all the first couple albums and shit came from. Out of Patchwork. Everybody know he was recording right there out of Patchwork. Now, this is my session. So, Meech hit a nigga like, I say probably like 2 weeks. The first 2 weeks after I was gone, he got house arrest. They let him out the jail, put him on an ankle monitor, and had him sitting in the house. So he hit me like, nigga, ain't nobody out here, nigga. I can't get no weed. I can't get no poppers. Nigga, I can't get no drink. Nigga, bitches, nigga, nigga, send me somebody to bring me something. I'm like, all right, hold on, let me make a phone call. I called Jeezy. I got him in the studio right there. Book, one call away. Look, bro, need you to run up there with dude. He gonna give you some bread. He gonna want you to go to Magic City, get he hold some money, you know what I'm saying, and bring them back up to the house, bring some pills, some motherfucking weed, some drink. He trying to party like shit ain't stopping at the crib. All right, bet, got you. So this is where their relationship comes from. Now you got Jeezy coming to bring Meech all his vices every night, and it's just Jeezy. All the rest of the homies and members and shit is gone because of this situation that's looming. You feel me? So now Jeezy not being a part of BMF, actually, you feel me? He's just fucking with Blue on the rap BMF shit. Ain't no reason why he can't come around and, you know what I'm saying, do it, fuck with Meech or whatever. He ain't doing nothing illegal with the niggas or nothing. So that was the perfect person to have around. Next thing you know, nigga, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 bitches in the crib every night. These niggas kids just him and him. 2 niggas. 10 bitches from motherfucking Magic City. These niggas throwing all the ones like they in the club. You feel me? And this is where they relationship come from. Nigga, they get cool, they get cool, they get cool. They like damn near brothers after about a month. You know what I'm saying? And this is when, during this time, is when Jeezy signed the record deals and didn't include us in none of them. Prior, I've sped up a lot because I sped up all of us touring him around and spending the money on his music
No. So
for the club.
this is what I want to know.
What?
So did he started rapping BMF? Was he part
Yeah,
of the
definitely.
BMF label?
Okay, so this what was going
Because
on with
okay, hold on. Before you
listen,
say
let me
that,
talk to you, bro. This what was going on with the label.
be,
This what was going on with the label.
uh,
The label was it was official at this time, okay? So I did have artists that we were fucking with on the label. Okay, was anybody legally signed to the label? No, there, because at that point we'd have to issue out the advancements that set forth in them contracts and shit, and then wasn't nothing clean around to facilitate none of that with, and we was keeping all of the bad money away from the BMF entertainment shit. You feel me? As far as the legal documents is concerned, so I couldn't have 6 different acts signed, and then I flush out $1.2 million between 6 different acts because we got the money. And then next thing you know, they take us all to jail, and then they put BMF Entertainment's contracts and shit under fire, and we paid them niggas with street money, and then we get more money laundering. So we never did that. What we did wasn't a good thing to do, but we thought it was a good thing to do at the time because it felt right. Nigga, it was like this. Look, nigga, this is what we doing. We finna blow this shit up. We gonna spend money. Nigga can get car. Nigga getting $100,000 watch, $100,000 chains. Niggas getting their hands on work. Niggas getting whatever they need to be straight so we can get to the point to go up to New York and get the label deal, and then everybody can eat. Meech on down. To everybody sign, niggas in the middle, whatever. You get enough. We pump the shit up enough, which is supposed to start with Jeezy. And then instead of him grabbing that single deal with the boys in the hood shit, the deal would have been worked out to where BMF was supposed to be where we were supposed to sit at in that deal.
see, and look, before you like get into that, I understand this is the theory that's always been out there. It's a theory that says, you know, he was BMF, he was down, and then all of a sudden he comes out the blue with the CTE shit, and y'all like, what
That's
the
not
hell?
true.
Okay, yeah.
He already had CTE. See, look, Jeezy was supposed to sign the CTE like he did, which is his company. He's supposed to sign as an artist to CTE, and then CTE would have had signed to BMF as a label. BMF Entertainment would have signed to the major company as the imprint. So now it would have been Big Meech and Blue in the office at Def Jam. And then the first artist still would have been Jeezy, the same way that they did. Def Jam had him by himself, and they ain't putting no money up to promote the nigga to make him hot. See, Def Jam didn't sign him and make him hot. He was hot, and then they signed him. This is what people gotta understand.
No, that's a fact.
Niggas was bumping Trap or Die, nigga, way before he was signed to Def Jam, gang.
That's a fact.
Yeah, and that was us. We nigga, that was Meech. It was all of us because we was all there. But Meech was spending his money, bro, in the club, bro. Any club we went to, my nigga, from all over the chitlin circuit, any club, and we stayed in fucking clubs, niggas. And 18, 19 nights out of a week, we in the club. All right, I mean out of a month, we in the club. Guess what? $3,000, $2,000. Shit, he high enough, $5,000 to the DJ. Nigga don't play nothing but this all night. This all we want to hear, nigga, till we gone. This how we blew that shit, bro. We went and fucking brainwashed people in the South with that shit, bro. 30 niggas, everybody looking amazed. Like, these niggas then pulled up jury. They with the business, nigga. They spending money. This shit crazy, nigga. And this is the theme music for it. It was a perfect setup. It was perfect. But once that murder happened, whatever happened in between the time of the shooting and us leaving and Jeezy signing them contracts. See, Jeezy, boy, y'all niggas, boy, listen to this shit, bro. When I got the A room, nigga, it was a problem, nigga. And y'all can fact check this with Curtis from Patchwork. He didn't already said this. Some people might have heard it on interviews already. It was a problem between, not a real problem, but it was like some back and forth clerical issues with Cash Money and BMF. Let me say it like that. I ain't gonna say Birdman and Blue because that's too much clickbait. But between Cash Money and BMF, it was a problem because Birdman wanted the A and B room, the A room for Wayne to record with Carter, whatever number it was during them years, and the B room for Jazzy Faye. Jazzy Faye had a contract with Cash Money at the time. We had to make a certain amount of beats for this nigga Baby, right? So I went and dropped my cash, and Curtis from the hood, he from Carson, you feel me? From the Red Rag side, but these are all homie. It's all love at this point, you feel me? It's entertainment. Nigga Curtis like, oh, we got the little homie for sure. You in there. A room, they ain't like it. But Jazzy Faye is in the B room. So when niggas see Jeezy had to deal with Boys in the Hood as well, as he got the Def Jam deal. But that deal came through Jazzy Faye, who was sitting in the B room next to my room. I started the session the first day. I made the schedule. I created it. I opened my session. The second day I worked, I had the first week. Jesus supposed to have the second week. You know, I have made a schedule for everybody to record. It's my label. It's my company, my nigga. It's my label, my nigga. Jeezy recorded all that music for BMF at that time in my studio that I paid for, in my room, okay? But when Meech called the shot, ain't no man bigger than the program. That music shit ain't about shit when it's real shit on the table. Meech like, look, everybody go home, bro, till we figure out what's going on. And when I left, I didn't physically have the control no more. And I didn't think that niggas would take that amount of that month and a half, 2 months, and go sign the whole record deal outside of us. I never even imagined that would happen. That was nowhere near my mind. Like, all I'm thinking is this nigga got cars, this nigga with the homies, we blowing this shit up, nigga. This shit mob, he claiming BMF, he got the dickies on, the black rags. All the shit is going according to plan. It was going just how it was supposed to go. Until I got the call. Jeezy called me one day. I was like, nigga, I just did this shit for the fam, dog. Hey, my nigga, it's going down, my nigga. I say, what? What you do? Nigga, I just signed, nigga, with Block Entertainment, nigga, Puff, nigga, Def Jam. That nigga's named about 6 entities. I said, what the fuck, nigga? Shut up. He like, I swear to God, nigga, this shit going down, nigga, on Def Jam, nigga. I'm like, man, hold on, let me call you right back. I call this nigga Meech. He on house arrest. I say, cuz, what is this nigga talking about? He just signed all these record deals and shit. Yeah, my nigga, shit. He did that shit, my nigga, shit. This shit finna be on. I said, huh? It's finna. All right, bro, bet. Boom. I get off the phone because, see, I knew then that Meech didn't understand the contractual side and what was real about the entertainment. He's just on like a DJ. He's just on this shit banging and they love it in the club. Part of marketing and promotion. He knows what sounds good. He know where they want to hear shit. That's like where he come in good at. As far as knowing that this nigga just signed with all these people and signed away from you no matter what you did and what we just did for him and how we got him to that point or what was really supposed to happen. Meech didn't take none of that into consideration. He already had his bag. He didn't give a fuck about no money at the point. He wasn't looking at it like that. That shit that we were doing wasn't never gonna end fucking with me. You asked him back then. So he wasn't tripping. He wasn't looking in hindsight at the reality like I was looking at it. At that point, I was like, bro, I could save these niggas from this drug shit, bro. Nigga land the right deal, boy. These niggas out of here, boy. Give us 3-4 million, nigga. We gonna run up to New York, nigga. I'm gonna teach Meech how to do this shit in one of these offices in New York, nigga, from one of these penthouse condos in Manhattan. That was my vision. You feel me? I'm gonna get this. This nigga ain't gonna have to touch another motherfucking brick.
Ronnie, mute up, nigga.
Oh, my bad. You feel me? It's gonna be on. Nigga ain't gonna have to touch another brick. But nigga signed away from us. So once a nigga signed away from us, I'm like, damn, I gotta start over from scratch. So that's when I came back. That's when you see the Raw report. That's when I did the label launch. Cause now I gotta start promoting myself. We've been promoting Jeezy and got this nigga so big. Niggas, I ain't even on the set no more like that. So now that he signed away from us, I'm like, I ain't finna let that shit happen again. Now I just gotta go back into doing myself and promoting myself and dropping the records for myself. So that's when you see the Raw Report. Niggas go check the Raw Report DVD. That is the label launch that was at the Pepsi Cola Pavilion while Meech was on house arrest. He got the all white on, and he like, if you love BMF, you love Bleu Davinci. If Bleu Davinci don't make it, we don't want to make it, and blah blah blah. He's saying all that. That's when he was on house arrest. That's around the same time that Jeezy signed all them deals, and then I threw this big ass motherfucking party at the Pepsi Cola Pavilion, which was the label launch of BMF Entertainment. You see Fabulous and Bust and all them different niggas was at the event. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, so
So
where does it go wrong with Jeezy, and where do y'all
that's
stand
where it
today?
went wrong. That nigga signed away from us. That's where it
Okay,
went
yeah, I
wrong.
mean that's what I get from it, but
That's where ain't no but, bro. I don't think you processing what I'm
no,
saying.
no, no. I understand that
You
part.
can't then because you just asked me
Nah,
where did
because
we go
look,
wrong?
okay. So it's been up since then. That's what it's been like
All right,
rough
no, all right,
since
so
then.
all right. Now look, that's particular. Now watch this. Remember I told you didn't nobody fuck with him when I first started fucking with him, right?
Yeah,
By the time he got that deal, guess what?
well, everybody.
Everybody's a Jeezy fan. So now he got the record deal now. So everybody want to be connected to what is popping. So now all my homies from BMF going to the videos, want to go do all that shit. And I'm like the only nigga, bro. I'm the only nigga that did music that understood what was really going on. Everybody else was there in the moment. No, nigga, Jeezy got a show. Oh, Jeezy popping. Oh, nigga, Jeezy gonna do a video. No, Jeezy, you know what I'm saying? They didn't care about the reality of what happened or what transpired and how it reflected on us. And you know what I'm saying? In our lives, in our real livelihood, didn't nobody understand that they would have no longer had to sell no dope if Jeezy wouldn't have signed them deals and would have signed into us when it was time to sign. Okay, and we wasn't nothing broke. He was making money. He didn't have no reason. The only reason was to just say I'm signed for that popularity. He had money. He was getting money. Niggas know that. You feel me? He had the jury, the bitches, the clout. That he had everything a big artist wanted anyway already before he signed them deals. He didn't have to sign them deals. He could have sat back and said, "Man, fuck this shit, bro. I could really help save this nigga Meech too." Nigga do the right thing, man. This nigga won't never have to touch none of this shit no more. Because at a time, that's what it came to for me. I didn't want to be fucking selling drugs, nigga. And we got an opportunity to motherfucking be the biggest independent label in the country at the time. I knew what was in front of us, what we could attain. And we was right there, nigga. We was doing it. It was done. And you could tell that by what Jeezy ended up being awarded with for coming out of that situation.
Okay, now look, I remember a Breakfast Club interview when you first got out.
Uh-huh.
I remember you saying Jeezy name was in more paperwork than yours.
Hell yeah.
How did he escape this?
Yeah. Yeah, how? That's a good question. I mean, all I could do is give some examples of what I think. You know what I'm saying? By being in the situation and so closely connected to the situation, how I feel, because everything is not fact driven. And I don't like talking a lot of like that. I like speaking on straight, hard facts. In a situation like that, I only have facts of certain things, but it doesn't subsequently mean that this is why he didn't. You know what I'm saying? Like, for instance, if people recall, a nigga Jeezy had went to jail for a pistol on Miami Beach one time. If anybody know about
Yeah.
Jeezy. Okay, so when he went to jail for that pistol, Big Twin went to jail too. The twin that be with Coach K now. Okay, that he used to be Jeezy's road manager at the time. So these niggas supposed to had to come back to Miami later, like a year later or sometime later, to do a polygraph test regarding that situation. Okay. So this information is third party from House, which is the security that was left with Jeezy. That used to be Meech security. That used to be Jay-Z security back in the day. Okay, that's where this information come from. Once I get out at my restaurant in Atlanta, a nigga came to me and told me that when they went to go do the polygraph test, first of all, they pulled up to the federal building. He said, so that was my first red flag. Like, nigga, this is supposed to be a Miami Beach fucking local case. Why is we pulling up to the federal building? He said, but the security trucks couldn't go in. Just the truck with him and his girl went inside the gate. So now the other three trucks, he said, is sitting outside the gate of the federal building. He said, but while they sitting there, Meech's cars pull up on flatbed. So when Meech went to jail, Jeezy was holding on to a gray Ferrari 360 Medina, and an all-white Porsche truck turbo, which was Lil Meech mama car. Okay, but Jeezy was like using those cars while he was in Miami or whatever. The last time him and Meech was together or whatever, however it happened, he had possession of them cars when Meech went to jail. But these two cars pulled up on flatbed, went inside the facility. Okay, so now boom, watch this. When Dog get back to the hotel that night, he go upstairs because he the number one security. You know, the lead security got to collect the payment for his guys, for his team. So he going up there trying to get the payment because Jeezy done told him that him and his girl staying in Miami, but they don't need no security because they just inside the suite the whole time, you know, until they get back to the plane and leave. So he sent everybody back home or whatever to Atlanta. So the nigga say he get up in the morning, get on the flight, land in Atlanta, and then the ATF pick him up in Atlanta and charge him with a gun that he got caught with. This is the security. They charge him with a gun that he got caught with BMF in '05. If y'all look up this information, y'all see this happen too. The nigga Big House Hamza, he took a gun case for us on 145th or something in Broadway in Harlem. We was uptown Harlem and got pulled over by them hip hop police. They ran through the car, found a gun, and then the security took the case. Busta Rhymes, motherfucking lawyer Robert Kalina got Dog off. They threw that shit out on the state level. Threw it out. It was over with. So they didn't picked it up. You know, the feds can pick up your case if they want,
No,
your
that's a
state
fact.
case,
We didn't
even
seen it
if they
happen.
throw it out.
Yeah.
If niggas didn't know, they could do that. So they picked the nigga gun case up. And so he tell me this. He say, look, nigga, you ain't gonna believe this shit. While they got me down there, when they first brought me down there, I told them, well, I know I get a phone call, so let me go ahead and call the artist I'm on the clock with so he can send me some representation down here. And he said the agents laughed at him and said, I know you ain't talking about Jeezy. He's like, you think Jeezy gonna send you some representation? Why you think you down here? Is what the people are supposed to told him. So now, these is his facts from housing. He just said it on interviews back then and all of the shit or whatever. Okay, that still don't mean that this is why he didn't get indicted. But what I do know is that them people be wanting certain criteria for you to get a time cut or maybe to not even get indicted. You've seen people before that have been in some trouble with some other motherfuckers and of some party don't get indicted. You look at Lil Woody and the YSL shit. He ain't indicted in they shit, but look how much shit that they got. You know what I'm saying? And in the shit, it be that same kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So I don't really have an answer why he didn't get indicted when he had more statements. I got this DVD ROMs, nigga. I got the nigga statements, nigga. That's why Wack told y'all before. Man, I went to Blue House. That nigga Blue got a Bible on these niggas. He told y'all. That nigga Blue got a Bible on these niggas. Cause I got 5 CD ROMs, bro, of niggas paperwork. I got all the niggas paperwork, both sides. Cause all the niggas that told on me was from T side. So that gave me all of their paperwork. And then I got all the paperwork from my 13-man indictment. Right?
Yeah. I was gonna ask you what's your relationship with Wack.